YouTube, what's good? What's going on? It's your guy, Hugh Steph, and this is Billionaire Talk. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got ourselves a video from Medium Man, and the topic is women know immediately if they're attracted to you. For the most part, I can agree. Now, of course, there's going to be a few instances where women aren't exactly too sure. Maybe you have to grow on them, but 9 times out of 10, they know, just like we know, if we'll wife them, if we'll just, pass them around or whatever the case. But I'm not going to talk too much. Let's just go ahead, get into the video. But first, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, have your friends share with their friends. Let's keep this thing going, man. Let's get to the video.
Who wants to get played by anybody that's ugly?
Nobody.
That they're not attracted to. Let's think about it. Like
ugly or not attracted to?
Okay, not attracted.
Not attractive.
All right.
Use that word.
Wait,
Not
no,
attractive.
not attractive
Not
or not
attractive.
attracted to.
You're not attracted to that person. But there are certain things about that person that you may like. They carry certain qualities. So it makes you interested to know more about that person because the reality is I have to try to see beyond what I think is attractive, right? Mm-hmm. So when you are talking to somebody that you're not attracted to, they are normally the person that is trying to do a little bit more, trying to really put forth initiative, et cetera, compared to somebody that you may be attracted to. And I'm going to say this, women automatically know whether or not it's somebody that they're interested in having sexual intercourse with or not.
This is facts. I've had women, mind you, I'm minding my business. Women will put themselves in position for me to notice them. And if they don't jump out and talk to me directly, like I said, they'll make it, like they'll give me a little eye contact or something. And then once I get to, I do my part and get to know them and everything, it later comes out like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I seen you, I had my eyes on you. I was like, oh, damn, word. You know what I mean? So they be knowing. Now, the other thing, when they're not too sure about you, that is usually when you have to overperform and do a little bit more to convince them that they like you. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I prefer to be already like, hey, I know for sure she wants me. But that's just what it is sometimes. You're not out the game. You do have to work a little harder. Up to you. But that's just how it is.
They know what it is. Women know off rip.
Women know off rip. This is essentially what the RP spaces, the male-centric spaces have been saying for a while. But sometimes it just seems right when a woman actually confirms this, okay? We already knew this was true. And that's why we teach the young men, hey, man, if she got you jumping through hoops, trying to, $500 dinner dates, or you got to pay for my upkeep, what I'm going to wear on this day. Can you send me $200 to pay for a dress or something like that? What I'm going to wear. I've even seen one woman say, you got to pay for my babysitter and you got to bring me back some food on the date for my kids and things like that. Just a whole bunch of foolery, right? But if a woman has you doing all that, it simply means that she doesn't like you, brother. And nothing that you can do other than, just spending money for no damn reason on some woman that you don't know is going to get her to like you. It's not going to happen. Even then, she ain't going to like you. She going to use you, but she not going to like you. So now y'all understand that if we were to stop talking about RP talking points, do you think this shit would go away? Do you think women would stop thinking like this? Think about what I'm saying here, because that seems to be the consensus in these black relationship spaces. They think that RP spaces are messing up the dating game. RP isn't making up these talking points. It's observed reality. And this woman is actually confirming one of these truths that we've already known. Okay? And I like the fact that she's doing it. So yeah, so let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Of course y'all know. I mean, y'all make y'all decision immediately.
Wait, what? We know if we want to hit
y'all
her.
Know if y'all whether or not you want to smash a female. Like you look at it like, oh yeah, she's you got guys.
How y'all say?
Guys categorize women whether or not she's smashable. If she's a woman that you're interested in, like being with long term, like you think that she has some qualities, or I can see myself with that person, and that depends on how you apply yourself as men.
All right. So essentially what she just said is men separate women into what? Wives and other things. That's what I say all the time. All right. That other things, that means useful to the group. Oh. Useful to the group, all right? You got wives, you got other things. Is she useful to the group? Let's get back to the video.
So women also know whether or not that guy is
smashable.
going to be smashable. And I'm going to validate this. I'm pretty sure that y'all have had a situation where y'all have met a woman that y'all have been attracted to. Y'all have smashed them. And then time goes by and she's trying to find out if you can do more. If you can. But you're thinking.
Do more than what?
Exactly.
Yeah. He said, do more what? If you already snuck in and then she's going to gamble and say, well, maybe he'll do this for me now since I gave him some cheeks. The dude was spot on. He said, do what? What do I have to do? I already got the booty. Now you going to ask me to try and pay a bill? No.
Saying, do more. Why should I do more? You was completely okay with it. Everything was cool while we were vibing
So you said she
out.
catching feelings.
Now she's catching feelings. She wants to see if the person that she's attracted to first will do the things that buddy who she's not attracted to will do. So I'm pretty sure women have come to you and be like, well, I want to go on a date. Like, can we do such and such? But because she was attracted first.
This is after I hit it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Somebody said, this is after I crack, right? And she was like, correct. So if you already snuck in, then you don't have any incentive to do anything else with this woman. She can ask all she want. But if the guy is like, no, I ain't going nowhere. And if she leave him, guess what? He leaves with your pussy in his pocket.
I'll be the mediator here. It really depends on the type of guy you are. See, me, again, I'm a cool guy, and I'm mature enough now to, more than likely, right? Because I'm not perfect. But if I sleep with a girl, it's because I actually like her and I can see us going the distance. You know, all the random sleeping around, it's behind me. You know what I mean? But if you give him the booty, the guy you like, and he is that type of guy where he doesn't have to put in effort, and you actually require him to do things, chances are you're not going to get what you want from that. And that's just what it is. You should have played your cards better. You know, all he had to do was just show up, have a nice smile, smell good, and be tall, and you got wet. You gave it to him. And now he ain't texting as much. He ain't doing, hey, he ain't like you, just like he ain't like old boy. But again, there's the other side where you will get the cool guy like me that's like, all right, well, I like your company. You know, I don't mind taking you out sometimes. You know, I like to travel, a travel buddy. But at least with me and guys like me, there's communication at play. We both have our understanding, like this is short term. This is just, you know, we're going to hang out from time to time, kick it. You know, you're going to sit on my lap. You know, never mind, let me not go too far, but shit like that, you know what I mean? It's all about communication. And just fellas, just in case any women that are watching this, especially my cousin who thinks I don't hold men accountable, fellas, just keep it a beam with women. Because as you can see, if they like you already, they're just going to hand it to you. They just want to know if they're going to get a return on their investment. And they don't always do, but just be honest, fellas.
Oh. Let's continue.
Correct.
Let me
I'm
ask you.
pretty sure that y'all have all experienced it.
Yeah, I have.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So the dude she not attracted to, right? She still entertaining him, right? Like she still, even he go on
Because
dates.
he's a good guy.
Yeah, she can still be open to it.
That's messed up. Why not say I'm
It's
not
messed
attracted?
up.
No. And this is where I got to give pushback to the men. she's gonna keep that good guy, the quote unquote good guy, on. It's not messed up. It's just the game. We don't live in a world of should. We live in a world of what is. And that is essentially one of the pillars of RP. So when you have a woman being honest in these spaces, which is very rare, go ahead and acknowledge the fact that, hey, I appreciate you sharing that with us so we can keep it in our, in our bank. All right?
Now he's speaking facts though. It's part of the game. It is what it is. It's not messed up. That's just what it is. The thing with that is, what can we do to not keep ourselves in that position? If you're dealing with a girl and you notice like she only texts you at night or during the day, rather, she never texts you at night. She may have a dude. If anytime you guys hang out, it's always because she's hungry or, she, excuse me, always brings up money around you. Like, oh, I can't afford this. Yeah, my dog broke his foot and I had to pay the medical bill. I would love to, be behind on my car note. Shit like that. You can kind of pick up on a pattern. I say like after the third time, it's like, bro, why every time I'm with this chick, this happens? Why every time I talk to this chick, it's around this time? You got to ask yourself those questions. And if you're in that position, you got to get out that position. Now, it does become blurred because, again, if you are the guy that ends up sleeping with a chick, well, that's a lot different. You got the option to vacate or stay. Choice is yours. But yeah, she gave up the box already. I mean, she probably likes you, and it's not her running game. But anyway, that's just my talking point on that.
So don't shame her for telling y'all the truth. It is what it is. Leave it at that. Don't get mad.
It's messed up, my love. It's messed up. But the reality is that it's not like she's dumbfounded to the fact that he's a good guy. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to find something that makes me want to stay beyond him being a good guy.
You see that? She's trying to find some other value in this man, to make her stick around and entertain him. And typically with women in today's modern dating market, they're talking about money, gifts, trips, things like that. So that's why when you hear these pandering guys say, oh man, if y'all ain't paying a woman's bills, how's she gonna be in her femininity or rest in her femininity? Men who get women understand that you get no bitches. I just gotta say it. When you say stuff like that, if the only time that you can get women is if you paying for something, then yeah, they see you as utility. You saved in her phone as a food man, while the maintenance man laid up at her house, waiting for y'all to get back from that damn date. And he gonna, smell the flowers that you got her. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna make sure she brings some leftovers. She gonna order the most expensive thing on the menu. And when she get back, she gonna hand that little styrofoam plate right over to the maintenance man. He gonna go ahead and get his belly full. She gonna go take a shower. And guess where she gonna lay up? Right under the maintenance man. It ain't gonna be too much sleep. And when you get back home, did you make it back safe? And she gonna be like, yeah. And she gonna give you one word answers because the maintenance man putting in work. Okay, house calls on your dime, brother. Let's continue.
Can I play devil's advocate to that?
We're not trying to find anything.
Why not say,
I play devil's advocate because I don't.
No,
you're not trying to find anything
conversation.
you know already. Like if you're dealing with this person and you're not attracted to him and they're doing all of these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not do something like
You
doing
can
all
grow
of these things
attraction
to win.
still as well too.
Huh?
You can grow attraction to
Ain't that in the beginning though? You heard me? Like
I'm saying you can find people.
I'm not
My own experience, I've met someone who I may not been. They're not my initial
player
type.
Pat?
I like them dark skinned, tall, tatted with a beard. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I told y'all that dark skin archetype, tatted beard. Hey, that got a lot of black women in the chokehold, man. I know these dudes running circles on the dating market, man. Every time, it's so funny.
And so they're not my
Everyone got
initial
their type.
attraction, but I've still met someone like, he's a great guy. I'm still interested in getting knowing him, even though he may not be the ideal version of like.
Y'all hear this bullshit, right?
Nah, man, listen, bro.
Y'all
Hear this
I just
bullshit,
feel
right?
like-
And I get it. Sometimes when a man is not aware of these spaces, you may get offended, and that's where the RP rage phase come in. But once you season this in this, man, just be happy that a woman was honest with you guys and chalk it up to the game. Brother, we got our own game too. I can tell every man that has dealt with women, you know the type of woman that you would consider wifey category or she's other things immediately, okay? You may be disgusted at the little high shorts that she wearing on social media, but you like, yeah, I want to sneak in. And you put her in the other things category. We do it too, man. It's all good. That's why they refer to the market as the dating game. That's what it is. It's a yin and yang of these spaces. Women are trying to get resources without giving sex in return, and we just boil it down to that. And men are trying to get sex without giving out resources in return. That it is what it is, and that's why men consider it a win if they, able to take a woman out on a little cheap date and then he get to sneak in. That's a woman that actually is aroused by that man. But he's like, yeah, that's a good thing. But if that woman doesn't get anything in return in regards to more dates, a relationship, a commitment, she's going to feel used. You know who else will feel used? If a man takes a woman out on 3-4 dates, spending top dollar, buying flowers, little teddy bears sitting on the passenger side, car door or car seat when she get in. Oh, that's so sweet. And then after that 4th date, she call you and she's like, hey, I think you're a really nice guy, but I don't think it's going to work out between me and you. But I like meeting, thank you for taking me on the 4 dates, spending top dollars for my flowers, for my, my little teddy bear, but it's not going to work out.
Listen, fellas, this is why I say, just like Shorty said, her ideal archetype guy is the dark-skinned, tatted. You got to be that guy, not the guy that like, okay, I'm interested in getting to know him more and to see what can happen. Now, you got to be the guy that she's like, you know what? I like this nigga so much, I'm going to take him out. I'm going to offer to take him out. Even if he says no, at least I'll offer it. I'm trying to tell you, bro, when girls like you, it's just, you can feel it, bro. It's so different. I mean, every chick that I've dealt with in any capacity has always said, yo, you know what, Steph? You always taking me out. You're good to me. Let me do this for you. Let me come over. Let me cook you dinner. Let me rub your back. You need a massage? When I was in barber school, I had a friend buy me equipment, gear, trimmers and shit. Women like you, they'll do for you. They'll spend money on you. It's not all this putting you through hoops and hurdles and tests and, earning their like. It's none of that. I'm trying to tell you. Just be the guy that they like and you'll be a lot happier.
You think you're going to just shrug it off and be like, oh, man, it's all good. I done spent like damn near thousands of dollars on this woman and did get nothing in return. It's cool. You're going to be upset. But you just chalk it up to the game and you brush yourself off and try again. Shout out to Aaliyah. But yeah, it is what it is. It's the game. So you got to learn how to play it. And I know people don't like, referring to it as such, but it is what it is. And if you need further explanation on this, go back and watch my yin and yang video of, soft life spaces and spaces like mine over here. It is just a game, man. So shout out to, Jared L. STL, St. Louis. I'm sure they're in St. Louis. This is a great conversation. And shout out to that young woman for actually telling the truth for once.
All right, guys, we're going to cut the video right here. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on the whole matter. Have you been in a position where you had to earn this woman's like, you had to do more and be extra? Or are you on the other side where everything's just laid out for you? The red carpet treatment's there. You just got to show up. I like that side. It's just nice. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That shit's nice. But anyway, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace out.